Greetings one and all, welcome back to the third week of reopening the X-Files. Marina and Nate's rewatched the TV phenomenon, the X-Files. I'm Nate, also known as the Ultimate Movie Geek, and once again I'm joined by the enigmatic Agent Powell. I almost fumbled that, but I didn't, so it was quite good. Yeah, third week. Are you enjoying it, Powell?
Yeah, I am, for most part.
Except when I say, should we record one?
Yeah.
And you're like, do I have to?
Something.
It's fun. I'm enjoying it. It's the most podcasts I've done all year, I think.
I've got nothing else to do.
Mad Movie Pod has sort of dissipated.
Well, you can't see Greg, so.
No, that's true. We'll have to get in touch. We'll have to try and get one out. We'll do that anyway. So here we are. We're back at season 1, episode 11, The X-Files, and this one's called Eve. I think it's Eve, isn't it? Or is it Eve 6? No, it's just Eve. I'm so prepared. It's amazing. That's why that guy hated us.
Yeah.
So the plot. When Mulder and Scully investigate two seemingly identical murders that occurred simultaneously thousands of miles apart, they find that both victims' daughters may be the product of a secret human cloning project created by the government. Cloning. What do you think of this one?
This was one I enjoyed. I don't enjoy it as much now,
Nah.
But I do remember it from the first time round. The woman who plays Eve, obviously it's about the Eves, and there's meant to be Adams and Eves.
And Harriet Harris.
Yeah, they were all sort of cloned, and it transpires the kind of the early attempts at super soldier.
So, yeah.
So they've got, did she say 56
chromosomes
as
to our
opposed to
46.
And they said, and with that comes extra genes, but it makes them super strong, super intelligent, but also
heightened psychosis.
Yeah, psychosis. So obviously a lot of them, like Eve 6 in the prison cell, they go to see one of them, and she's proper batshit insane. They've even done a took time to do her teeth to make her look really thingy.
Yeah, they're horrible.
Yeah.
And they emphasise them as well. It's good. Because I suppose what does she say? Do you want to say what she said she did?
She bit one of the guard's eyeballs. It's a sign of affection.
A sign of affection.
Yeah. Yeah, but like she'd worked in like a genetics lab, not a genetics lab, Christ, what's it called? Like fertility clinic.
Fertility clinic, yeah.
Yeah, so she'd been using her own sort of DNA and stuff and cloning herself because she's one of the original 8 Eves. But like she'd said, most of them have gone because they're prone to suicide because of the.
So there's only
tampering
3 left: 6, 7, and 8.
Yeah, 6 is locked up. She said 7 and 8 escaped. So there's 2 of these women out there. And then these 2 girls, there's a picture on the wall of the original 8 and the 2 girls whose fathers have died in mysterious circumstances look identical. And straight away I think the girls are quite weird. I think you can tell something amiss from them because it sort of have you believe that it's the older Eve that's doing all the bad and sort of killing the fathers to get these girls back to raise them herself.
Yeah.
It's not. No. Shocker, spoiler. It's the little girls, right? Evil little bitches. I don't like them. Well, I have to say, when Mulder was like, "Oh, they've got a beautiful little girl," I'm like, no, they're not. They're awful.
That's very mean.
Yeah, they are. They're awful.
The twist in it is that Eve 7, who escaped and then became Sally Kendrick, who worked at the IVF facility. She was trying to figure out what went wrong with all of the Adams and Eves. So she was trying to filter out all the badness, all the psychosis probably, and have all the good sides. And she seems to be the most stable one of the lot of the Eves, doesn't she? And she comes to a bit of a sticky end as well. Because she kidnaps both the new Eves, Eve 9 and Eve 10, and takes them to a motel and those two Eves decide to give her some foxglove.
Yeah, they're clever little buggers, aren't they, as well? Because like, they're not meant to have known each other.
No,
they're
but
not meant
they
to have
just
known
knew,
anything
didn't they?
about it. Well, then they know what to do to put it in a sweet drink. But I like this one because I remember the ones where Mulder and Scully are on the road with them, and they poison their like sodas, don't they? Like what we'd call corks, and they sort of poison it because it's undetectable because it's sweet. And like, there's like Scully's proper drinking it.
She does. She has loads.
And you're like, Scully,
stop drinking it, you greedy bugger. Wait till you get to the car.
Yeah, but like it's like they're all at a truck stop, aren't they? And they run away, and all these truckers think that they're bad because they're chasing these little girls, like you probably would.
He was like FBI. Well, he's carrying a gun, isn't he? Or is he?
Yeah, but the little girls, the right little, they're proper good actors. Because the right little assholes in this, I think.
Yeah. They're quite. It's obviously a bit of a nod to Shining Twins as well.
Yeah.
All that sort of stuff. But yeah, it's one that I remember. I used to think that it was a later series, but clearly not.
Yeah,
first series.
I didn't think it was first series, but it's another good one that it's a bit standalone that you don't come across something like this until much later on. But then you realise when they bring in the super soldiers later on that the government that's what they were trying to achieve. Yeah. This is what they were trying to do. And Deep Throat reaches out to Mulder on this case. Yeah,
and just he mentions that during the Cold War, there was like the Russians were they found out that the Russians were developing superior soldiers.
Yeah.
And all that. So obviously, if Russia can do it, America can do it better. And they try and they fail.
Yeah, you shouldn't mess with them. Natural selection. Really.
Yeah, so it's an alright one. I don't mind this one at all.
Yeah, I think it's quite clever, and I quite like the race around. Like they kill this Eve, and she's shocked because she's so intelligent. She can't believe that they've done it to her.
Yeah.
Because she's probably realised that they're just exactly the same. They've still got that disposition of psychotic murderers in them.
These seem like worse than the last ones. These young girls. Yeah. Because like she's obviously quite psychotic as well. The one that we met in the psychiatric ward was obviously mental. She's biting someone's eye out.
Yeah.
But these two just seem
more like high functioning, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're very cold and calculating, not batshit crazy ones.
Sociopathic.
Yeah.
Or psychopathic. I'm not too sure which is the difference.
Sociopath, isn't it? High functioning sociopath, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good one. There's a few little like things in it that make you sort of laugh. That they look like a family as well. Mulder and Scully, and the two girls.
And I think the woman behind the counter says your dad or something like that. Your dad's forgot to pay because he does. They walk out with the drinks.
Yeah, and then they order the drinks. These are the things that annoy me about shows, right? Because you wouldn't do it in real life. All four of them are in like a service station, like a truck stop, and they're taking the girls somewhere, and they're like, right, we'll stop, we'll get a drink, blah blah blah. They all walk up to the counter, so the sole purpose of going there was to get a drink, right?
Yeah.
They order drinks, and before they even pay or do anything, they go, right, let's all go to the toilet.
No. The girls say they need the toilet because they're trying to distract.
Yeah, no, to get away.
Yeah.
But they all go. Every single one of them goes.
I'm sure as well. I'm sure.
And it's like, you don't go over and order drinks and go, I'll be back in a minute, I'm going for a waz.
I'm sure Mulder as well throws his keys on the table and just leaves them there because he has to go back and get his keys.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's lucky because that's how he finds the little, the scummy little greeny stuff that they realise he's poisoning him, and he whacks Scully's drink out of her hand just in the nick of time.
Yeah, but he does it.
You'd be screwed. You and your greedy little pop fetishes, aren't you? You love your coke, you.
Shut your face.
You'd be
I drink one a day. One a day.
You'd be screwed.
Yeah, I would.
You'd be knocking that.
I do like a bit of syrupy drink. It's nice.
You'd have necked it. You'd have been dead, foaming at the mouth, you. So he wouldn't have had time to rescue you, would he?
You're being mean again. What's this? Being mean to Nate. Half hour? Jesus.
No, I'm just pointing out that you like fizzy drinks.
I do like fizzy drinks. You've got a fizzy... No, yeah, that's fine. Yeah. It is good. Another thing as well, the interplay between Mulder and Scully in this is one of those where it's pushing that sort of romance and will they, won't they thing, because there's a couple of moments where like Scully's in Mulder's apartment, no, not apartment, motel room, and he gets a phone call which is from Deep Throat, and she says, "Oh, there's no one there." And then Mulder's like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna go to bed," and shoves her out, and then she's like, "Oh, have you got a girl coming round?"
Yeah, and they're like, "What girlfriend? I've got time for girlfriends." So, and it's like, it is, isn't it? It's like all skirting around the edges, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's a clever one. This I quite like it. The actress who plays the older Eves, I think, is good. I don't. She's like quite annoying in it, but that's who she's meant to be, isn't she? Because she's a bit psychotic.
Yeah, but she plays 3 different characters in this.
Yeah.
Because that's another thing as well. At the very, very end, Eve 8 comes back and she's a doctor in the psychiatric ward. And,
which is where the girls they've been placed together. So obviously, she's just there again.
Yeah.
In amongst it, so it'll continue. Yeah.
All right. So, do you know what time it is?
Fanboy fact time.
Everybody's favourite part of the show. It's fanboy facts today. I don't know where that came from. You know, tomorrow night I might do a little.
Get your synthesizer.
Yeah, I'll get my synthesizer
out.
Like yeah, a bit of yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that tomorrow.
Jesus.
Or tonight. I'll do it when I finish this. All right, fanboy facts. Oh, that's ridiculous, isn't it? The rock band Eve 6. Guess what they took from the episode?
Name.
The name.
Obviously.
Never heard of them.
I haven't. American, maybe.
Yeah. At one point, Eve 6 says, Eve 6 is the one in the mental institution, "I am her and she is me and we are all together," which is a reference to the first line of the song
I'm the Walrus.
Goo Goo Gajoob by
the Beatles.
Yeah, Oasis did the better one.
Can't stand them. Controversial and all, but hey ho.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of them, but I think it just missed me. You know.
Well, it was on. It was the 60s. It missed us all.
40 years, whatever it was. No.
Anyway, back to your fanboy facts. Jesus.
The characters of Tina and Cindy were named after the wives of Glenn Morgan and James Wong, who rewrote the original script prior to filming.
Cindy. That's a name and a half, that, isn't it?
Yeah, hang on, right. So Cindy, that would be Cindy Wong, and Tina Morgan.
Cindy.
If they took names.
I had Cindy dolls when I was a kid.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Did you?
Yeah, Barbie and Cindy. Don't think they make. I wonder if they make Cindy anymore. I thought that was dead random.
Let's move on.
I just remembered I had a Cindy doll. You put her in the bath and her hair went blue.
Oh, this is a thing, right? I got a message saying, Are you gonna go through the whole 200 episodes of the X-Files? I responded, yes, we are, and you said,
no,
well, we are, but they also said, and this is Mike, if you're listening, he said, are we also going to touch on the Lone Gunman series, which I think ran for 13 episodes, and the spin-off series, which is in the same universe, Millennium?
Yeah, I like Millennium. I used to watch it.
Was that only one series?
Not many.
I know it was.
And I can't remember. I probably did watch The Lone Gunman, but I can't remember much about it.
Yeah. So, the fanboy fact is, the footage shown on the television, the cartoon cats, and the following news segment, is the same footage used in Millennium Human Essence in 1998. So they reused the same footage to show what was on the TV. What's up with you?
Dog stinks.
The dog farted.
I don't think she's farted, she just stinks, dog lover.
I'll give her a bath. I think we mentioned at the top, Deep Throat mentions the concept of superior soldiers. This is the first time they've made mention of super soldiers, which became recurrent in series 8 and 9.
Yeah. Which,
I think, if I remember correctly, Mulder was supposed to become one.
That's where I got bored with it a bit.
Well, when Mulder left, when David Duchovny left, it did go down a little bit.
Yeah.
But he came back, didn't he? Tail between his legs. At one point, it was considered. They considered using digital effects to create the twins. I think it's
That'd
easier,
be
innit?
just weird.
Yeah, it's easier to.
Just get a pair of twins who act and crack on.
Yeah, that's it. Oh well, that's the end of Fanboy Facts, everybody. Did you enjoy that?
Amazing.
Thanks. All right. Well, that's it. We'll come back again tomorrow with, I'm not too sure which episode it is. Shall we have a look? Oh, it's Fire.
Fire.
With good old Mark Sheppard, who is Crowley in Supernatural.
Yeah.
And I've met.
I know he's dead young, innit? That's when
Yeah,
you
he is,
realise
yeah.
how much time has
Oh,
passed.
yeah, because he does
He looks
look
young. He's meant to be in his 20s or something mental, isn't he?
Yeah, he will be, won't he?
Yeah.
Bloody hell. Yeah. All right then. So we will see you tomorrow night for another reopening the X-Files. Like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow.
I made this.